Hello children. In this video I am going to explain you about nervous system. Nervous system is the control center of body and it provides fastest means of communication between different parts of the body, and it is a network of nerve cells or the nerve fibers. Basically, when we talk about multicellular organisms have evolved two systems to ensure efficient control and coordination of various activities which goes on simultaneously in different systems of our body. So these coordinating systems are two systems. They are the nervous system and the endocrine system. In the previous video, I had explained you about the endocrine system, and in the suggestion, I have given the link. So talking about the nervous system and the endocrine system, nervous system deals with the neural control through the electrochemical impulses, whereas endocrine system that exercises chemical controls through hormones. So already I had explained you in the endocrine system chapter. So here we are discussing about the nervous system. Basically, the coordination, what is coordination? Coordination represents the normal control over the functioning of body tissues and the organs at the correct speed and in correct sequence simultaneously within physiological limits. Now, what are the physiological limits? That means what things we are able to do. Just like example, as you can see in the picture, eating food involves a number of activities like looking and identifying food items, putting the food items in plate, and then using a spoon or fork for eating or by hand also, then chewing, swallowing, digestion and absorption. So this is just a simple example. So here when you see that eating, chewing, swallowing, digestion, and along with that identifying and then biting and taking the bite inside your mouth, these all are there in a coordinated sequence. So, and it is done by the different organs. So this is called the coordination. That means each and every organ will keep on working without disturbing the functioning of other organ or other organ system. Now children, here I want to give an overview about the human nervous system. Basically, human nervous system is divided into two, that is the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. Central nervous system includes brain and the spinal cord, whereas peripheral nervous system that includes all the nerves which are arising from the brain and the spinal cord. Now this peripheral nervous system is again divided into two, that is the somatic nervous system and the autonomic nervous system. Somatic nervous system basically deals with the carrying the messages from the outer area of the body. So that is the somatic nervous system. And here the another one is the autonomic nervous system, which is further divided into sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. Now this parasympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system both are opposite from each other, and this autonomic nervous system has a pair of chains of ganglia, and these lie on either side of the vertebral column. So these sympathetic and parasympathetic systems are connected to the organs, and accordingly they get the message, they receive the message, and they behave or they react in the same way. In detail, we will study one by one about each nervous system. Now here, as you can see in the picture, that the central nervous system is the center part of the body, okay, and it consists of two things, that is the brain and the spinal cord. As you can see in the center it is, okay, and peripheral nervous system that is spread all over the body. They are the nerves which are spreading all over the body, and they arise from the either from the brain or from the spinal cord. Now some more thing I want to talk about the central nervous system. Central nervous system is connected with the autonomic nervous system and the somatic nervous system. Both are having the sensory neurons which take the information from the environment. Either it is the internal environment, that means inside the body, and the external environment, just like heat, temperature, and the vision is there, and so many different kinds of things present, so many sounds are present, So different kinds of taste of food are present. Okay, so these are all are the external messages or external stimulus. Internal environment, that means the body temperature and the sensations which are created inside the body, they are all the internal environment. So what happens, the sensory neurons are there which carry the messages from outside, I mean from the environment to the brain, and the motor neuron will take the information from the brain to the body. As you all know that the neurons are present in the body and they are of three kinds: sensory neuron, motor neuron, and the interneuron. So here you can see that this sensory neuron will carry the messages from the environment to the central nervous system, that is the brain or the spinal cord. Okay, and the motor neuron will bring the instruction from the central nervous system to the autonomic nervous system or the somatic nervous system. And apart from that, one interneuron is also there which changes the information into the electrical impulses. So in this way, the central nervous system is connected with the autonomic nervous system and the somatic nervous system. That means with the organs also and with the environment, external environment also. Okay, so we will further study about the types of neuron in another video.